Welcome to Module 15, Win-Loss Analysis and Lessons Learned. The outcome of a bid, whether won or lost, represents a valuable opportunity for learning and growth. This module will delve into the critical, yet often overlooked, stage of win-loss analysis and lessons learned. We will explore how to extract actionable insights, identify areas for improvement, and refine your bidding strategies for future success. By embracing this process, you will transform the experience of bidding into a valuable source of data, knowledge, and actionable insights for continuous improvement. Module objectives. Participants will be able to master the process of conducting a win-loss analysis to extract actionable insights for continuous improvement. We'll learn to conduct effective win-loss reviews and gather client feedback to identify key success factors. We'll understand how to identify strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement in your bid process, proposal, and strategy. We'll master the process of documenting lessons learned to ensure knowledge is captured, shared, and utilized for future bids. We'll be able to apply principles of performance analysis, organizational learning, and strategic management to drive bidding excellence. The importance of analyzing bid outcomes. The cycle of improvement. Welcome to Lecture 15.1. Analyzing bid outcomes is a critical component of a robust bid management process. It is not merely a post-mortem exercise, but rather a strategic imperative that provides valuable insights for improving future bidding efforts, enhancing organizational effectiveness, and driving sustainable growth. The strategic value and purpose of analysis. Analyzing bid outcomes offers significant strategic value. Identifying strengths and weaknesses. This allows organizations to understand what works well and what needs improvement in their bid process and proposal content. Improving bidding performance. Win-loss analysis provides actionable insights that can be used to refine bid processes, which leads to a higher probability of winning future bids. Understanding client perceptions. Analyzing bid outcomes, especially when client feedback is available, helps organizations to understand how their proposals are perceived by clients. Gathering competitive intelligence. Win-loss analysis can provide valuable insights into competitor strategies, which can be used to inform future bid strategies. Documenting lessons learned. It allows for the documentation of lessons learned, both positive and negative, to prevent repetition of mistakes and promote best practices. Data-driven decision-making. Win-loss analysis provides data that can be used to inform decision-making in bid management. Factors to consider in analyzing outcomes. To perform a comprehensive analysis, you must consider several factors. Proposal content. Analyze the strengths and weaknesses of the proposal content, including clarity, persuasiveness, accuracy, and completeness. When analyzing proposal content, ask, was our value proposition clearly articulated in the executive summary, or did we accurately reflect the client's needs throughout the document? For example, in a recent bid, we might have had a strong technical section, but client feedback could reveal our pricing section was confusing. This tells us we need to focus on clarity in our commercial writing for the next bid. Bid strategy. Evaluate the effectiveness of the bid strategy, including win themes and competitive positioning. For the bid strategy, we should evaluate, were our win themes compelling and unique, or were they generic statements our competitors could have also made? For instance, if our strategy was to highlight our superior customer service, we should assess if the proposal provided concrete evidence, like testimonials, or a clear service level agreement to back up that claim. If we lost the bid, was it because our core strategy wasn't a good fit for the client's priorities? Bid process. Analyze the efficiency and effectiveness of the bid process, including team collaboration, resource allocation, and adherence to deadlines. When looking at the bid process, we should ask, did we experience any bottlenecks in the review stage? Or were resources allocated effectively? Or was one team member overworked while others were underutilized? For example, a debrief might reveal that the final legal review took 3 days longer than planned, which put the team under immense pressure. This tells us we need to build more time into our schedule for legal sign-off in the future. Team performance. Evaluate the performance of the bid team, including individual contributions and communication. Evaluating team performance isn't about placing blame, it's about learning. We should ask, did team members collaborate effectively and communicate openly? Or were there any communication breakdowns that led to duplicated work or missed information? For instance, a post-bid meeting might reveal that the sales team had key insights from a client meeting that weren't communicated to the technical team, resulting in a solution that missed a crucial detail. Client feedback. Carefully analyze feedback from the client on the proposal and the bid process. Client feedback is invaluable. If we're fortunate enough to receive it, we need to carefully analyze it. A client might say, "Your proposal was excellent, but your pricing was 5% higher than the winning bid." This provides a clear, actionable piece of information. Or they might give more qualitative feedback, like, "We felt your proposal was too formal. This tells us we need to adjust our tone and style for that client in the future." Competitive landscape. Consider the competitive landscape and the actions of competitors in the bid process. We should ask, did a competitor's offer influence the client's decision? Or did we accurately assess our competitor's strengths and weaknesses at the beginning of the process? For example, we may have underestimated a competitor's expertise in a particular technology, and their strong position in that area ultimately led them to win. This intel helps us refine our competitive analysis for future bids. Key takeaways: the engine of continuous improvement. Analyzing bid outcomes is a key component of a culture of continuous improvement. It transforms bid outcomes into valuable insights, enhances bidding performance, and builds a culture of continuous learning that drives sustained success. The analysis of bid outcomes transcends the realm of simple evaluation. It stands as a cornerstone of a truly effective and forward-thinking bid management process.